From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go from L.A. As this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Set. 280. Real right through.
First play is to the air. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Set. Lady. 54.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's something they honestly considered too much. That was until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So first and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
And middle.
Stafford now off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. That's incomplete left side. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it'll be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Ready. Like 7. 180.
Now Stafford again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On third down, here's Williams. He won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up fourth down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now for Milroe. Porting down the field, and he's got it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Running with Walker again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a...
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip.
Touchdown, Seattle.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Stafford. It's another quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Close to the hurry up here.
26. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
28-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. Stafford gets everything he has under this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Walker on second. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down, Seattle.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 76, Mustang 19.
From the gun, Milroe. Caught, nice game left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Catch made right side by Nakua. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
53, ready, zebra.
Trying for it with Stafford. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 6 yards. Boy, a great spot. 2nd and goal at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Check smash, check smash. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Hand off to the back. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
We go set. What are you hot?
Straight ahead with Williams. Rob from the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Escapes the pocket. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Give to Williams from the gun. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Free inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They take the handoff now. Stafford. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
That's another Rams first down.
One final shot before the half. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
Yellow! Fight on! Line! Let's go, little lady! Fight on! Yellow, yellow! Line, lady! Fight on! Yellow! Listen! Yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Fight on! Fight on these two! Fight on! Fight on! Line! Fight on! Yellow! Listen! Line! Fight on! Yellow, yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Let's go on, 80! Stop! Yellow! Fight on! Fight on these two! Fight on these two! Fight on! Line! Fight on! Yellow! Fight on! Line! Fight on! Yellow, yellow! Fight on! Yellow! Present! Yellow! Present! Yellow! Present! Yellow! Present! Fire down these two! Fire down these two! Present! Right! Let's go, Blue 80!
Actually, try to call you, Josh, but you didn't answer.
Present!
I just don't care about getting it done.
Yellow! Present! Right! Present! Yellow! Present!